Alright, in this video we're going to talk about whether or not you should be buying the premium booster in Star Wars Force Arena. Let's start off with the situation of when you should be buying the premium booster. I think that the premium booster is very effective early in the game for helping you get cards. The course of this brief study, what I did is I compared the card opening that I had with a premium booster versus my free-to-play account, which is also a tier 14 account on both sides, as opposed to also as the same as the account that I have that is my main account that I try to get like top 100 in always. But early on in the game, when you're first starting off the game and your cards are below level 11, 12, maybe 11, the premium booster is super effective. It keeps cards always unlocking. It gives you a massive amount of cards. They're all randomized. These aren't cards that are currently in your playable deck, or there aren't cards that you're currently playing with all the time. But it does unlock a ton of cards. I think that early in the game, it's where you want to be, using your money to unlock premium boosters, or using your money to use the premium booster. After about, you start getting to cards 11 and 12, the random number generator just doesn't help you. You're getting cards for decks that you don't play and, cards that you don't use, and then you're just trading them away for gold via the pick system. So it's not really that effective after level 10, 11, 12, somewhere in that range. So where do you go? How do you go about using it? If you're a higher level character, like my guys' cards are, leaders are level 5, uniques are level 5. A lot of the, common cards are level 14s. It really didn't even put a dent in the amount of cards you need to level up that specific card. Out of the course of a whole month of using it versus a whole month of not using it, to compare, in the month that I used it with my main deck, I only had one diamond pack that I was able to procure from victories. One. On my free-to-play account, I had one. So it wasn't even a huge difference in terms of getting more leader cards. You didn't get any. I didn't get any more. I got one. People in my guild who are doing free-to-play, and weren't using the premium booster, got 2 diamond packs. So there's not a system of unlocking, packs in a specific order, like where you have to unlock, 2 bronzes, and then you're gonna get 3 or 1 rare or 1 gold or whatever it is, and then you're gonna get one out of every 50 packs you're gonna get a diamond. That's not how it happens here. This is completely random. It's not like Clash Royale where they have a system where you cycle between chest openings. This doesn't have any system. So it doesn't make sense if you're looking for unique cards and leader cards to be utilizing the premium booster. Yes, it keeps cards, packs unlocking and stuff like that, but your money would actually be more well spent currently in the game. And once you have level 12, 13, 11 cards, using your gems or using your money to buy gold and buy the cards or the leader cards or the unique cards that you actually want. That's where I see, the biggest difference, is if you were to use that $17 or, your $20 to buy gold and then to buy the unique and the leader cards that you want via the shop. A unique currently is 43,000, a leader is 75,000. You're just not going to get those cards, especially the cards that you play with, in those packs. So that's where I would do if I were you, as I would use, early in the game, I would use the premium booster to get yourself cards, so that way you actually have a deck that you can play competitively. Later in the game, I would save your money for buying gems and then transferring that gem count into gold, or even into saving it for the 4x4 packs, which is easily the best value. saving it for the 4x4 packs of leader cards plus, its specific cards. That's really where, your money should be in, is the 4x4 and the specific gold buying of your deck that you want to play, specifically leaders and uniques. The one thing that I could say is if you had unlimited money, you could be buying, the gold, and then buying the cards as they come along that you want, and then also just be always unlocking the crappy card packs that you accumulate. The ones that take an hour and a half down from 3 hours, or 4 hours down from 8 hours. If you were just able to have a ton of money and you were just to open those immediately, because it does save you half the time. So if you were just to open those immediately while buying the thing, you could level up cards ridiculously fast. But for those of us who don't have that kind of money and maybe spend 10 or 15 bucks on the game a month, you should definitely be buying gems, converting it to gold, and then buying the specific cards that you want. Count Dooku, killing a little face right here. So if you ever have any questions, or if you want to leave a comment, I'll try to make a video about something that you want. Thanks all. Peace.